what you're going through. Because if you don't get used to it, then I very doubt, amen, that you've been living for God, amen, especially when the time really gets near, when Jesus is coming back.
Amen.
And in our text, amen, we see Jesus, we're pretty much, he's given us a revelation and an understanding that when you're living in the last days, it's going to be one of the greatest times to be alive.
Amen.
And the reason why I say that, only if you're born again and you're a Christian in here, has nothing to do with being lukewarm, because how many know you can miss it? Doesn't mean, it doesn't have to do with you in this text if you're living carnal. Hello?
Amen. Amen.
It's only for those, amen, that are pretty much striving and having a personal relationship with Jesus and not compromising. Because it's so easy to compromise and not be living in the greatest days to be alive in here. And Jesus makes this statement, and he's warning you and I that we're going to have to keep looking up no matter what. And let's read, amen, verse number 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars. I mean, those things are already happening.
Yeah. Amen.
And upon the earth, distress of nations. Our nation is in distress, amen, with our political agenda that we're living in right now, amen. Anybody will be stressed out, amen, with Hillary Clinton tonight. And with Donald Trump, if you got your hope high on those two candidates, amen, you're jacked up.
Are they? Are they? You're
Hello?
I know. They're always talking.
And the reason why I say that God is still under control and God is still sovereign. It has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with the warnings and the signs that Jesus is coming back, and he's showing you and I that if we're not looking up and we're not right with him, amen, it's so easy that we can be left behind in the rapture.
Amen.
He says, and upon the earth distress of nations and perplexity, the sea and the waves. This is why you see all these tsunamis happening now. The waves, and you got Japan and these other tsunamis that hit probably about 5 years ago that swept and killed thousands and thousands of people. He says, and the sea and the waves roaring. He says, men's hearts failing them for fear. And for looking after those things